It's been about 1 year since the town of Forest Heights and Optotraffic began their campaign to make the streets of Forest Heights safer. During this process, we have done some things that have embarrassed Optotraffic and the town of Forest Heights. So I'm taking this opportunity to explain what we did and give recognition to Optotraffic, because they have reacted to some of the errors that we have pointed out. They took action. I discovered it yesterday, and I think it's only appropriate to give credit where credit is due. Before we get to that, though, just to explain the embarrassment and the issues that the town has suffered over the past year, it's all a result of these photographs. That they're just not our vehicles, they're a number of people's vehicles, and it happens every single day, and it continues to happen. But these are composite images that you're looking at of vehicles that have been accused of speeding. People get these things in the mail and think, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I was going that fast. And chances are they weren't. But the camera says you were, so they just assume that that's accurate. Well, we have proven in court otherwise, that the cameras are not accurate, that they make mistakes, that they're taking money from people that they shouldn't be taking. And it's a lot of money. The town of Forest Heights is budgeted to take in $2.8 million in fiscal year 2011. College Park, Maryland has taken in $2.4 million since the fall of 2010. These are the images. This is what it looks like. You know, a vehicle on 210 would need to travel 47 miles per hour to get a ticket, according to Maryland state law. And if you travel 47 miles per hour in a 35 mile an hour zone, that's what it is, but you would need to cover 25 feet in the time between the photographs. And so many of these vehicles don't approach 25 feet, but yet they're accused of traveling speeds beyond that. You'll see the image of the two police cars. That is 60 feet, and the town did us a favor. They went ahead and, together with Optotraffic, produced a magnificent video. They closed Route 210. They had officers and police cars. They had flashing lights. I didn't hear sirens, but it was pretty awesome. I mean, they were bolting down that hill, coming at a high speed, and the neat thing about it was that they were able to verify that the camera works. They were able to verify because they had one of the operators of the manufacturer working inside the equipment next to the officer that was shouting out how fast the vehicle was traveling. And wouldn't you know it, I mean, they were dead on. As the officer would point the radar gun at the vehicle approaching, the equipment operator, or the technician, was able to verify that speed because he was able to produce the image that you just saw of that vehicle speeding. So we know it works. I mean, it wasn't really what we would consider an independent verification, because only the interested parties were involved in the production of this video. But it was really awesome. I mean, I was thinking, I'd like to produce a video to show how effective our brakes are. I mean, we're a private enterprise, not just like Optotraffic, but we are a private enterprise. And I wonder if a municipality would be willing to close a highway so that a private business could produce a video to tout their products. I mean, we could shut down the highway, we could have our brakes, you know, with vehicles coming down at high rates of speed, and show how quickly they stop. And, you know, the officers were involved in that too. It was on the public's dime. Were they compensated? I mean, they were playing like a major role in this. They used gas, they used time, they used the vehicles. Was it overtime? I mean, it was clearly to benefit a company, all in the name of public safety. Well, I digress. I mean, I'm really off the track here. What I want to point out is that we have been the source of some of this embarrassment that was self-inflicted by Optotraffic and the town of Forest Heights. And these images are what's showing it. But what has motivated me to do this is that the Optotraffic has corrected some of the problems that we've addressed. And anytime somebody admits they were wrong and corrects that problem, that's a fine commentary on the company. So, you know, we pointed out that there was a problem. And they didn't just recognize it, they did something about it. Oh no, they didn't do anything about the cameras. I mean, they're still doing what they're doing. I mean, this vehicle was accused of traveling 65 miles per hour, 5 miles an hour more than that vehicle right there. But no, what they did, you see, we discovered in an attempt to attack the critic, not the criticism, Optotraffic put together a really neat website, or they modified their website. But what they had done was they produced this statement about how Optotraffic's laser sensor speed system works. And we pointed out that they misspelled forest. Not once, 7 times on this document. And lo and behold, they got the message. They fixed it. I mean, look at that. Forest is now on this same document 7 times, and they corrected the spelling. That's awesome. I mean, they realized that they made a mistake, and they fixed it. But you know what? They've got to start paying attention to details, because see up here where it says Optotraffic Home? Right on their home page. There it is in big bold letters. Forest with 2 R's. Now, they've been doing business with Forest Heights for a year. Together they're pulling in millions of dollars. Now, I don't know if they write their checks to Forest Heights because they collect the funds. So when they deliver the millions of dollars, I don't know if they make the check out to Forest with 2 R's or 1 R. But I bet you by tomorrow the homepage will be fixed. And I bet you somebody up there is going to get a talking to because he didn't pay attention to details. But I want to know, when are they going to start paying attention to these details? And when are they going to stop taking money from people unjustly? And when are they going to refund the money that they've taken from people over the last year? When is somebody going to start to do something about it?